Hey guys, Kitty here. So for today's video I'm going to be talking about a 2x4 farming spot in Vol'dun. It's right over here, around 5033 coordinates, right next to Warwick Sanctum, right next to the bridge right here. This is where I usually do it, right here in this spot. Now to make things very clear, this is not a very good spot for the average player. This is definitely not a spot where you want to go and make a pre-made for. This spot is generally aimed towards multi-boxers. The reason why I say this is because the spot definitely doesn't give the most kills per hour, which usually in return means you have a lower opportunity of receiving BoE epics and mounts and everything along those lines. But this is a very good spot for multi-boxers. I position my guys right here. I usually have my main character facing this way, so I'm easily able to pull all of the mobs facing this direction. And I have my other guys facing this way, where you have a spawn right here and a spawn right here. And of course you have this Faithless Watcher. Now the Faithless Watchers, I generally don't pull them. They drop this little tornado on the ground and they do insane AoE damage. So if you do pull them, make sure you kill them like instantly. That's why I have my druids facing that way, so I can just Star Surge. That's about it. Now the best thing about this spot is you just don't move. It's pretty Resident Sleeper, but it's really good because you don't move. There's no effort required. Stand in one spot, all of the mobs keep respawning, and you just loot, make sure you loot every once in a while. I of course have engineering and tailoring, so toss out the looterang. Tailoring gives me the extra linen. I would say on average 250 to 300 Tidespray. So like I said, not that much per character. Definitely not a spot where you want to make a group and pre-made group finder for. There's definitely better spots for that when you actually have the opportunity of having other people run around and pull mobs, etc., etc. You wanted to do this with a monk. The statues got nerfed a little bit, so I'm not sure exactly where you would position your statue. I only ever do this with druids and my warlock. And I have two groups of 4, of course, face to the same server, so there's 8 guys right here. I do not know what the average mount drop or BoE drop an hour is. I don't keep track of everything like that. I did this for an hour and a half last night on stream. First time in a while, actually. Ended up getting a 350 BoE and 2 Scavenger mount. This is Vol'dun, you get Dune Scavenger. The good thing about this spot is I've been doing this spot probably since around January and it still hasn't been nerfed. Really good nowadays. A lot of the previous spots have been nerfed, so that's good. What else? Yeah, that's about it. 350 BoEs. This point into the expansion, around right before 8.2. They're not really worth that much. Rings are always going to be pretty decent. Everything else, probably 5 to 15k. The BoE, the 350 BoE I got yesterday was the gun. I believe that's around 5 to 10k. That's about it. So what you could do with the stuff you get, Tidespray linen, of course, that's always a guarantee. If you have tailoring, you're going to get more linen than without tailoring. All of my linen is always converted into Tidespray bracers, which then the blue ones I disenchant, green ones I scrap for expulsum on characters I need. The greens I usually scrap. Especially right now where I'm kind of stockpiling on all BFA materials in preparation for 8.2. The good thing about greens is that I mail them to whichever character needs expulsum, and then I use the materials I get. So for example, if I get a lot of leather pieces, I'll scrap those, and all of the leather I'll get, I'll mail that to my leather worker, and then in return make sinister gear. And just keep that whole process going. The grays, of course, I just vendor, and the mounts and the BoEs I sell. Then Tidespray linen you can do with as you please. You can use that for tailoring or just sell it. That is your choice. So like I said, the spot is in Vol'dun. It's right over here on 5030. These guys do drop them out, even though Rarity doesn't say it or Wowhead doesn't say it. I promise you they do drop them out. I've gotten well over 30 mounts from this farm. And And of course, this farm is solely RNG based. You're not guaranteed anything besides the Linden Grays greens. So do keep that in mind. I think the longest I've gone is 9 hours without getting a drop, and that's with 8 characters. And I think the most I've gotten was 4 mounts and 2 BoEs in an hour. That was pretty fun. Like I said, this spot is mainly for multi-boxing characters. Better spots if you were to do a pre-made. This spot's just really good because you just don't move. It's very laid back. Put on Netflix, put on a stream, put on my stream. Link down below, of course. And just chill and hope you get a drop. It's all RNG. Like always, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.